Hello, everyone. Welcome back to San Chilex One Corner. Your host Sarhan, and today we have diving into something a lot of us can relate to: juggling school and work at the same time. Trust me, it's not easy, but it's definitely a journey worth talking about. And with me today, I have got my good friend Minhaj in the house. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Thank you for having me. It
Welcome,
was
bro.
pleasure. Yeah, it was quite a long day. Yeah, we have gone through a lot of things today, like schools and all that stuff. But we made it, man.
Okay. All right.
So how you doing today, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Although it's a bit tiring day, but it's a pleasure to meet you. Although thank you for
Thank
making
you,
your
man.
time, which
Sure.
something that I honor it and is memorable for me. Okay, Minhaj, today I got a few questions.
Yeah.
10 simple question for you. That means like how do you balance up during your school days and your work life? Although I know it seems like very difficult because you have to put
Uh,
yourself into situation, although you're
mhm.
working part time and the salary also might not be that high.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
that's why I'm curious and I was inviting you into my podcast. In a way, like I would like to ask those 10 questions. Okay, before that, I would like to ask you. Okay, probably for the first. Now we start with the first 10 question. Probably the first question. What make you want to work while still studying?
Actually, there are two-person in my life who
Okay.
inspired me to work while studying. Like first is my dad,
Mm.
and the second person is my friend who is in abroad. I mean, like he's in UK. He's been there and like from 4 years or maybe more than that. So he used to work as a security guard.
Oh.
Firstly, yeah. Then he used to share about his life, his work balance, and everything. So my first job was like basically an executive at a call center.
Mm.
So yeah, to manage my expenses, my daily transport expenses and everything. So I joined the company. It's mostly about helping the delivery services of food delivery, whether it might be packages or everything. I need to deal with our delivery
Mm.
executives. So I need to help out him lah. So yeah, so I used to do that. So it was a quite nice experience, but although it was quite hectic to manage school life and work life. So you have two time zones in that. So you need to manage your what personal life and also your professional life. So yeah, it was a nice experience, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I shall. Okay. Pass for pala. All right, let's continue with our second question that I would like to ask. How do you plan your day to handle both school and work? How do you juggle like in a way like how do you manage and how do you really make time for it?
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So usually, back then when I was in primary school, right? So I used to wake up at like around the Fajr timing. So that's the best time to wake up. Like when you wake up for Fajr, right? You can do your prayer. Then after that, you can start your day easily.
True.
So I just get a quick breakfast, like pancakes or sandwiches and everything, or maybe on the street side sometime if I'm running out of time. So I started by a quick breakfast, then I go school, then I managed to finish all my notes, my my important question and everything, whatever the following days has to be done. So after that, I come back from my school, I get lunch, then I take a quick nap to regain my energy a little bit. Then after that, I need to take a public transport, then walk back all the way to work, then start your work, then slowly, right? You when you start your shift, right? From the beginning, it will be like, oh, what a day, man! So tiring. Another day. It's gonna be so long day. But usually, gradually, when times goes up,
Mm.
when people come, when you get mingle with your colleagues and everywhere, when you start doing your work, so you will not see the time will
True.
pass. So yeah, after you finish your work, then I come back to my home, take a shower, proceed to dinner. If I get time, I pray, or if I don't have time, I feel tired. But I try not to miss the prayer lah.
True.
But yeah, then I go to sleep. Yeah, it's a lot of time management strategies you need to follow actually. If you miss like if you're delayed for five minutes or 2 minutes, then the public transport and everywhere, they can't wait for you. They are
True.
not waiting for
They're
you.
not.
You have to manage your time, man. You have to be there before like early 2 minutes or early 5 minutes. Then yeah lah, it's only the time management strategies which helps you in the day shifts or night, whatever it is. You need to plan accordingly.
So mostly this thing happen in your country or in Singapore?
In my country usually.
Or mostly you have to wake up very early, take the
Yes.
bus, and some more is
Yeah.
it very crowded?
Crowded
If like
also
after Fajar or what?
and pollution, right? Back there in my country, it's gonna be very crowded and too many people. Sometimes you can't get a seat. Sometimes the driver will say, "Bro, sorry, you need to catch another bus." That's also an issue. You need to wait for another bus or another train. Then the train will come. Then you need to go, and you have to explain to your HR so and so manager that try to understand my situation. I got caught up in this thing. Then they will not agree to you. They say that you're lying, confirm lying like that. But sometimes you need to talk to them. You need to convince the thing. Yeah, a lot of challenges also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So far, consider during in the India you're working part time or during internship or what?
It
Is
was
it
a part time.
It's a part time.
Yeah. I was working mostly on morning times. My schooling will be there. So my classes, my library time, everything, it will be considered on morning. By evening timings, like around 5 to 12 or 5 to 11, depends on the workload lah. So I used to work there.
Okay. All right. So we shall proceed with the next question. Okay. What's the hardest part about managing both school and work?
Okay, this is the question. Oh my god. So the hardest part is your assignments, your project work and homework, everything, bro. When that things hit me up, right, I will be like lost, literally. Then I try to grab myself. Okay, man, Minhaj, you can do this. You have done before also. You can do it now. So I need to take my laptop, my two laptop, because one is my MacBook, another one is a Windows. Usually I used to proceed my assignments, everything on Windows. But then I bought MacBook so that I can connect to my Apple phone lah. So I use iPhone. So it will be easier for me to transfer notes or photos, anything I can access it
in the phone to make it more easier lah.
More easier.
So it means like you don't keep it the hard book book or what lah in a way.
No lah. But I might need to go to library also to do some research, because some of the questions or some of the queries our professors gives, right, it's very hard to find out in the Wikipedia and anywhere. Even if there is information, but you cannot be able to distinguish the thing. There are a lot of loops and connection you can only find in libraries, I believe, because I'm a guy from the books. I used to get information through books. So sometimes you need to go to library, or sometimes you need to proceed to your professor or lecturer to to inquire your project whether you're doing right or wrong. But in the end, you have to submit your work to the university lah. That's the problem. So that one very tiring, bro. The assignment, the essays and everything. Yeah, I still remember, bro.
So it means like the project is the most difficult part lah compared to the study.
Study is okay. Part time is still okay, but the managing the time with assignments and everything, right? Because you have been jungling with a lot of things, bro. Like professional life and studies and your personal life. You're giving your time to your loved ones as well. So yeah, so when it's like a assignment or project, right? You need to be more focused. You need to get it done by the end of the time, like certain deadline. We will be getting certain deadline. You need to submit
Mm.
on that time. So yeah, so assignments and presentation, some of them were very tricky questions, bro. Accounts, right? For me, at my degree time, yeah, accounts, Java, computer language. Those are a lot of questions. I have done like a lot of research in that. But for that, I don't regret, bro. At least I get some knowledge. At least I have something that I can share with another people.
That's good
Someone
lah.
else,
It is
yeah,
something meaningful for you to
yeah,
share with
meaning for you.
another people also lah.
It will help in my life, I believe. That's why I stay very positive about that, lah.
That's good. I'm
Yeah.
just happy to hear that also. Yeah, okay, all right. So let's proceed to the fifth question. How do your teacher or co-worker react when they know you do both in one moment? Consider you are doing two. Consider like they find out
Mm-mm-mm.
while you are working or studying in one go.
Yeah, actually, I don't really share with my professional life. I mean, my part-time life to my lecturers lah. Usually, only to the close one. But to my co-workers or to my colleagues, they usually don't do studies or any other stuff lah. They are just more focused on the job only. But
Mm.
for me, I was doing both on the parallelly. So yeah, they will be sometimes surprised. They will be asking some questions like the way you're asking me. Like how do you manage? What time you need to go to school tomorrow? How did your exam went? How did your assignment goes? What happened to what happened today on the school? And general questions like that lah. But there was one lecturer I shared about my personal, I mean like my professional life, that I'm working as a part-timer
Mm.
and as an executive in so and so company. And he was like shocked because at that time I looked very younger, bro. Even though I am like 22, 23, but I was still looking like younger. I don't know why. Is it a curse or advantage?
Well, it's about
But
aging
yeah,
and some more the
yeah
experience lah.
lah.
Maybe lah, they could be possible about that also lah.
Then he also shared me some advice. Yeah, you're doing very good. Whatever you're doing, it's gonna benefit to you in future. It will not get wasted in the end. So you can take benefit of it. Try to learn. Whatever you're doing, just try to learn and grab more information and
Mm.
knowledge. In the end, it is what gonna be beneficial to you lah in the end. That's what my lecturer said. Only there was one lecturer, I believe, to whom I shared about my professional life. Rather than that, I don't feel like sharing to anyone else because I will be caught up in my own
Mm.
things. So yeah lah.
Mm. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's proceed to the. Okay. That means like. Okay. The next question. Do you think working while studying helps you with the time management, or maybe it's very difficult in a way?
I believe it is a difficult thing, but you need to master it, bro. In the beginning, it feels very uncomfortable.
Mm.
You will feel like you will be like, oh my god, I can't take it anymore. I need to give up. But don't be discouraged.
Mm.
If you want to be something in your life, you have to struggle.
True.
You have to do something. You need to bring yourself up from the comfort zone.
Mm.
Comfort zone is like it's a hell, bro, in India. So you need to get back from your comfort zone and you need to come up with some good ideas and you need to struggle, bro.
Mm.
So you will be, if you master your time management, then you're gonna go very far in your life, I believe.
If not, it's gonna be suffering for you also
Yeah lah,
lah along
bro.
the way.
The time management is the most important thing. Even if you are very good in some skills, or even if you are a professional or whatever you are in the field, but
Mm.
if you fail in time management, then the world gonna see you like, oh my god, this guy is lazy, this guy is late every time. They're gonna pinpoint in that. So yeah, like that lah.
Mm. Okay. All right. Was there any a time you wanted to quit school or your job during at that time? or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
Yeah, one time I felt both on the school and also on the job.
mm,
One time I needed to pay my school fees, and my job, uh, my manager or maybe the HR, he has not been credited my salary on
okay.
time, so I need to pay my fees also. If I can't
Mm.
pay my fee, then they're not gonna allot me a hall ticket. A hall ticket is that which helps you to write exam.
Oh, cannot take the exam.
Without hall ticket, you can't enter into the exam hall. So that guy, I don't know what went wrong in the office or with the HR. The salary was damn long, bro, very delayed.
Mm.
So I felt like, bro, I need to pay my fees because I promised my dad that it's okay, I'm gonna pay my this semester fees because I'm working.
Mm.
Back then it was not too expensive also lah. So it was quite okay. So I said him. Then my dad was also okay. Okay, son, you can if you can manage, it's all right, up to you. I know he could help me out, but I couldn't proceed him to
To pay.
yeah, to pay lah. I couldn't
Mm.
because I already gave my word to him.
To him.
But at that time, my salary was delayed. I need to pay my fees. I already prepared a lot for my
Mm.
exam. Then because yeah, I remember there was some Indian festival going on at that time. It's
Okay.
like Ganesh Chaturthi, something like that.
Mm, mm, mm.
Because of that, and even that was a private company. You
Mm.
can't trust it properly on the company. So the salary was delayed until like 3 days because the festival runs 3 days.
Oh, that's a long way.
That's
Overdue.
really a long way, bro. Overdue.
Mm.
Then I felt like, dude, this job is like useless and worse because I was still studying. I don't have any degree and anything. Right? They gave me job, although they give me less salary, but so I don't have enough credential to
Mm.
apply another good job.
At that time, period of
Yeah,
time lah.
at the period of time I was just pushing lah.
Mm.
So then I convinced my principal that I'm trying to arrange money. Give me some more time. Then he
Mm.
gave me 1 week. Then I was like, Alhamdulillah, oh my God.
Still like surviving. I still got the 1 week
I
to
know
survive with
my
the money
money is
lah.
stuck there. I
Yeah.
know I'm gonna pay the fees, but the thing is, you need to convince the principal, and you
Mm.
you need to tell him, and he should believe. You
Yeah.
should
You
make him
should.
that he should believe you. Although I was not that bad student, lah, that's why he
Mm.
accepted my offer.
True. Okay. Then beside that, how do you take care of your rest and your mental health? In a way, like so many challenges here and there, and how do you really
I
find
know.
the solution for that?
So for
Yeah.
that, I used to go work out also, lah. I used to work out for like 1 hour. Not heavy training,
Okay.
but lightweight training
Hmm.
and running
Okay.
by like on Tuesday, Wednesdays, I believe. Because on two days I will be getting off. So yeah, after Fajr, sometime if I have time, I go for a workout. Then from workout, I come back
How long is your workout?
1 hour something. It's not intense workout, that's why.
Or something lightly only lah.
Likely to divert your mind, right? A lot of stress, everything, right? You just
Okay.
pull the headphones on,
Hmm.
workout. So yeah, just stress out lah. So that's what helped me in my mental health. And also I used to watch a lot of movies lah,
Okay.
sci-fi movies.
So mostly like okay, sorry to interrupt. Probably I just add on Probably what are type is your type of movie? Maybe like some horror, some like psychos, or some like romantic, or what?
Mm,
What type of category of movie that you like eventually?
actually, nice question. I'm into like sci-fi movies lah, science fiction movies based on science fiction.
Hmm.
Like Interstellar. Have you seen the Interstellar movie? It's Christopher.
I never went through over that. Yeah, I don't really watch it
I
eventually
really
lah.
praise that guy. He's
Yeah.
he's doing a really great job. I like his movies, and I also praise
Hmm.
Brad Pitt,
Oh.
those Hollywood actors lah. So their movies, their acting is really nice. I know they also have a lot of things in their life, but they're still giving you a
going
role.
on the good
Yes,
performance and good
yes,
of the lead and best
everything is done.
movie of it
There you
lah.
got
Consider
it.
although like they're having some personal issue at the back of it,
Yes,
but they still being very professional.
that's
Yeah, in a way lah to lead.
that's what I like about movies.
Mm, okay. All right. Okay. Beside that, what tips would you give student who wants to work part time?
Uh,
Advice. Mm.
Patience, bro.
Okay.
You need to be very patient.
All right.
If you find a place, just listen to your gut feeling. If you find a place you want to work there,
Mm.
you give your like 100% to the place. You just don't work for the sake of money. You work like you're giving your 100%. You be fair to the employee who
Mm.
is offering you the job, who is paying you.
Okay.
You just give your 100%. Be nice to people. Be kind. Then in the end, it's all gonna worth it. The experience, the energy, everything, it's gonna be worth it to you in your life. You will not regret it. Although in the beginning it feels like tragic, bro, where I am stuck, what am I doing in my life? I got no clue, but just trust with the progress. If you find a good job, you think that you can survive on that, just go ahead, give it a push button, do it, be patient to that, then just wait for the result. So that's what I can give an advice to that.
Advice to those. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Before we come to the final question, okay. Looking back, was it all worth it? What did you learn about yourself? Consider like what do you learn over like those
Mhm.
process and what are the difficulty and in a sense, does it gonna bring you the good benefit or like you say like you still in the process to make it even better and the process will go much smoother and everything will goes well along the way.
Yeah. Uh, to me, it was yes, it was worth it, bro. I learned a lot by my past experiences, and I'm still learning. I'm not
Mm.
that, I'm still learning to be uh, a good guy, a good person
Mm.
who's served to his family and friends, to be nice to someone.
Okay.
But yeah, I learned a lot about the time management
Mm.
and quick decision making, which
Mm.
is right, which is wrong. Right? You see a lot of people outside. Before I was just like go to school, come back,
Mm.
watch movies, talk to some of the friends. You couldn't be able to mingle to other people. You cannot find so much people. But when you start working, when you
Mm.
come outside from your comfort zone, you see a lot of people out there with a
Okay.
lot of thoughts and mentality. So you need
Mm.
to deal with them. How you can deal with them? Some of them got angry. Some of them like calm and relaxing. Some of them like double standard. So
Mm.
you know how to handle them. So I learned a bit more about people, how they react to you,
Okay.
how they are. So I'm still learning, bro. I'm also in a learning phase. So I advise people also to be patient and to be hardworking. Don't give up. One day it's all gonna be worth it.
And always
That's what I believe.
discipline. The
Yes,
most main
discipline,
thing
of
that
course.
you
That's
need
what
to
I
have.
say, like time
Yeah.
management and all that. It's all
True.
comes under discipline and consistency, lah. So yeah, that's what I can tell about my past experience. Yeah, it was
Okay.
worth it, bro.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, well said, bro. All right. That's all for today episode. Big, thanks to Minhaj for joining in.
Thanks for having me, bro. Thank you. Always a good vibe here. I like to be here. That's why I came all the way.
Okay, that's great. Okay, to our listeners, if you enjoy this episode, don't forget to follow and share it with your friends who might need it. A reminder to take a break once in a while. Till next time, this is Sarhan signing off from Chillax One Corner. Stay chill and take care, everyone. And sayonara. Bye
Sayonara. Bye
bye.
bye. It was nice. Bye.